economy, an integral contributor to national economic development. The proposed institution in Bunza will groom entrepreneurs and innovators by providing training in applied sciences, technology, arts, and management. The Kalgo Institute, on the other hand, will serve as a national center for technical and vocational excellence, a pipeline for skilled manpower urgently needed across multiple sectors of our economy. Both institutions are designed to be inclusive, future-driven, and aligned with Nigeria's broader goals of self-reliance, productivity, and human capital development. I look forward to your insights as we refine these proposals into effective, impactful legislations. Thank you very much.
The constituency is in support of the bill to establish the Federal Vocational Training Center, Riom, Plateau State, sponsored by Honorable Dalio Cholom Fong. I make the presentation. Riom local government area of Plateau State was established and carved out from the old Barkin Ladi local government area on October 1st, 1996 by the government of General Sani Abacha. It has its headquarters in Riom, and the area is covered by 807 kilometers square miles, and Riom local government has a population of 131,557 as at 2006 census. Since this is an abridged presentation, I will go to the benefits of this bill to the constituency. Here we have this bill. We believe as constituents, the center will provide vocational training and technical section for the people. Programs such as tailoring will meet the demands of various industries. This will empower the youth with skills that are relevant in today's job market, looking at how Nigerian youths are highly dependent on white-collar jobs. We believe that this bill, when established, will provide alternative jobs for the young people in that constituency and Nigeria at large. Secondly, we believe that this bill will provide economic growth by equipping individuals with necessary skills, and training centers will foster entrepreneurship and attract investment, leading to job creation and economic prosperity within the constituency and Nigeria at large. We also believe that this bill will encourage community engagement. The center will promote community engagement and involvement, which will encourage partnership with local business and organizations. This will enhance the relevance of the training programs and ensure that it meets the needs of local businesses, which in turn will lead to a boost in the GDP of Nigeria. Number 4, we believe that this bill will reduce the rate of unemployment in the country. With focus on practical skill, the training center will help reduce unemployment rates, particularly among the young people, thereby contributing to social stability and reduce crime in the general area. In conclusion, we believe that Riom local government is one of the local governments that has been bedeviled by sectarian crisis. And the establishment of this bill for us, looking at the nature of Riom local government with borders between Kaduna and Nasarawa State, this location is very key and central, looking at how the area has been very quite accommodating in terms of welcoming visitors. Riom is a semi-cosmopolitan local government where you have different Nigerians residing in Riom. And we believe that this is a bill that is going to have a pan-Nigerian presence, looking at how cosmopolitan Riom local government has become. Conclusion, sir. In conclusion, the establishment of this federal vocational training center in Riom local government is critical initiative promised to transform the constituency and provide numerous opportunities for our people. We applaud our member, Honorable Dalio Fong, for this vision and add our voice to seek his colleagues' approval for the establishment of this training center, which is so dear to our young people, recognizing the long-term benefits it will bring to the people of Plateau State and Nigeria as a whole. I so submit. Thank you, Honorable Chairman and Honorable Members.
My name is Jerry Nochiri. I am from our constituency, and I represent, like Honorable has clearly stated, the good people of Aba North and Aba South constituency. Now, I'm here in support of this bill, and it's important for this bill to be passed for the interest of the people of our constituency. Why? Firstly, I will say that the apprenticeship system is it's part of the identity of Abia State and Aba people, owing to our commercial expertise and our commercial drive. Now, this apprenticeship system has led to the evolution and the growth of a lot of apprentices in the city. But the issue that we have with this, the problem, is that it has also led to a drop down in enrollment in schools. So a lot of people prefer to just go and learn one vocation and then try to practice it on their own. But the absence of a formalized system that enables a structure and a curriculum that will progress from certain stages into actual entrepreneurship and business application is not there. So this is why it's important that this bill is passed. Another reason is that a lot of girls, a lot of girl children no longer learn skills per se. They now just go and get sales girl jobs. And it doesn't really portend positively for the growth of our city and our constituency. So we believe it's important for this bill to be passed to help in our economic and our psychological and our cultural progress as a constituency. Now, owing to the challenging times, it's important for the improvement of our system and structure generally. So this apprenticeship system, through this bill, will help to just in the general progress of our constituency. And we want to thank, on behalf of our constituency, I want to thank our Honorable Mascot and the audience and the opportunity given to us to come here and speak in support of this. Thank you so much.
And Isialangwa is at the center of Abia State. Going from Isialangwa to Ohafia is at the center. From Okwa to Isialangwa is at the center. So that is why our people are skilled in skills, just like what you see in Aba. Those people that make shoes in Aba, those people that make clothes in Aba, many of them are from Isialangwa North. And that is why we have said that there is need to establish this College of Entrepreneurship and Skills Acquisition, and is cited in Entaya because of proximity and all that. Mr. Chairman, I wouldn't want to belabor you with a lot of arguments. I will plead with the committee to kindly approve that this bill goes to the next stage. Our people are also here to support the fact that the constituency needs this college established in our constituency. Thank you very much.
My name is Chief Paul Onyemachi Emelogu, Oko CC1 of Fontega. I am here to support the bill for the establishment of College of Entrepreneurship and Skill Acquisition in Intera. This bill will do us a lot of favor if this school is established in our place, because Intera is very close to the capital of Abia State, which is Umuahia, and other adjoining communities in the area. We believe that having this school in our place will definitely do us good and do the state good and do the entire community good. We are in support of the establishment of this school in our place. Thank you very much.
My name is Comrade Luka Pampeya Kubu, a former General Secretary of the Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, with specific bias in research in the area of vocational education and entrepreneurship for about 22 years in the Polytechnic as a lecturer. And I'm from the constituency of Honorable Asama Ago. This bill to us is one that can be described as indispensable, considering the fact that vocational education has always been within the confine of the universities and polytechnics and even some of the monotechnics in Nigeria, just as an integral component of the general subject matter of theory among these institutions. The idea of this bill, for me, is important because this is the first time that we're having a deliberate attempt at ensuring that vocational education and entrepreneurship is given a specific attention for the purpose of developing manpower, skills, knowledge, and industrial habits that will ensure that a lot of our young people become employable in different sectors of our economy in the true sense of the word. The choice of this bill, siting and location in Plateau State, is one that is equally important because Plateau State is a miniature Nigeria and often described as the south of the north and north of the south. And as a result of that, the many skills that have been developed from the foundation, whether it is vocational education, whether it's technical education that Plateau State already have, this establishment of this particular institution will ensure the streamlining of further education of these young people beyond that particular foundational level. And this will be important not just to the level of job creation, but it will also complement government's effort in terms of skills development, particularly in the area of development of hardware and equipment in the security sector. And this will be fundamental. In the area of agriculture, particularly mechanized agriculture, this bill is also very, very important. And this is specifically in the area of food security. If Nigeria had had these kind of technical skills, perhaps we wouldn't have been purchasing 2,000 tractors from Belarus, as was recently launched by Mr. President in Nigeria. I commend the sponsor of this bill, that is my honorable member, Honorable Daniel Asama, representing Jos North, Basa Federal Constituency, for this ingenuity. And by extension, I commend the House of Representatives for even allowing it to get to this particular point. And that is a public hearing in the true sense of the word. My prayer at this point is to ensure that it is accepted and it's scaled through and get the assent and established for the purpose of manpower development in those specific areas. Mr. Chairman, distinguished members of this honorable committee, permit me to ask for your permission to submit the synopsis of my presentation and observations about certain sections of the bill for further action to the Secretariat and also to the press. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
The Chairman of this Alternative Education Committee and the honorable members of the House of Reps, permit me to appreciate you for the wonderful moment you have given the people of Basa Jos North Federal Constituency. My colleague, of course, Comrade Pompey, has, of course, elaborated what we've agreed that he should present. But for the sake of privilege, I feel it's important to acknowledge and also emphasize that if anybody is talking about Nigeria, I want you to know that Nigeria is Plateau, and Plateau is Jos. Why? Plateau, as he has stated clearly, is a miniature Nigeria. Call any tribe, we have them. We have artisans, and it has become a referral area for the maintenance of automobiles as well as tech equipments. So I want to know that please will appreciate that this bill be accepted wholeheartedly, not for the sake of just the people of Jos, for the sake of Nigeria and of course for Africa. Thank you so much for this wonderful privilege, and I appreciate our member for the rigorous and wonderful work, especially in the presentation of so many bills that the people of Basa Jos North today are proud of. We're so grateful. Thank you so much.
Akios is my name. I'm an engineer and a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. I represent the industrious people of Ado-Water Federal Constituency. I'm from Ogun State. Mr. Chairman, I also want to join add my comments to this very, very important bill, and I think this is one of the most important bills this 10th Assembly will work on and bring to bear. We've talked about the nation not moving forward, we've talked about productions, and we've talked about all sorts. And I think Nigerians before now take so much importance in having certificates, having graduates from universities. The countries that we have tried to emulate do not have this kind of system. Most countries that are developed in the world, be it China, be it the US, be it even the UK, even Germany, do not pay so much to the certificates you garner from universities. Your technical what makes so much importance to them. And that is why in the US and in the UK, you can be graduates of the same school. If you are five, the five of you earn different salaries because they want what you have there. Now, if we are talking about the country moving forward, talking about having productions, talking about doing so much, technical and vocational education is where we need to go to. Unfortunately, we do not have it spread across the nation. My brothers that have spoken from the eastern part of the country will agree with me that why do we think the easterners are better? They have not gone to the normal university education, but their technical know-how is second to none within this country. And that is why they are going technological in whatever it is. The innocents of this world have vehicles produced, and those vehicles match with what we can get outside. The only thing that needs to be done more for innocent-like people is to have stations to repair vehicles all across the nation. And I am of the opinion that if we have vocational centers spread across this nation, have at least one, be it a local government, I agree with them when it comes to funding, but if we say it is what we want as a nation, I think we will get that. Have it spread there, have our younger ones that are not eligible to go into universities do welding. Welders earn much more than a level 14, level 15 civil servant in this nation. An underwater welder gets between 6,000 and 7,000 USD per month. But you won't want to work in the civil service that is not functioning very well again. It is overloaded. So I'm of the opinion that, Mr. Chairman, we give our consent to this very important bill. We have people that are masons, we have people that are welders, we have people that learn so much other trade there that will bring so much positives to this our nation instead of everybody waiting to go into the civil service.